Hello viewers and welcome to another session of Autodesk Civil 3D 2022. In the last session, we have done the surface editing part 1. Today, we will proceed with the part 2. Most of the editing done in the last session was manual. However, in this session, we will learn how to do some automatic editing. For that, we have to select the surface and access the Edit Surface options. Here you can see there is minimize flat areas. It actually adds high and low points to remove some unnecessary points. Here we have different options. Once you press OK, it will take some time and you can see there are few changes done already. Then we have the options for the rise and lower surface. So it changes the surface elevations by adding or subtracting a specified amount. So it will ask to add to the elevations. So we can write 0.5 to add or minus 0.5 to subtract. Now we have added 0.5 to entire surface elevation. Then we have the option for the smooth surfacing. It actually smooths the surface edges by analyzing the surface and then doing some changes. There are two main methods, by neighbor interpolation or by kringing method. So we go for the neighbors. We choose the output as the surface. The grid-based method is perfect for now. We can specify the x and y spacing, 10 in x and 10 in y. We can leave the grid orientation as by default. Now it will take some time and now you can see it has edited the surface and you can see there are very small size triangles available. So this is a kind of perfect surface that is required. It is completely smooth now, and the method which was done was by the natural neighbor interpolation. So now you can see this is surface just like the ones we usually have as the flat and smooth surfaces. So what if we want to do with the kringing method? For that, first we will go to the surface properties and under the definition tab we will remove the effect of this smoothing that we have just done using the neighbor method. Let's hit apply, rebuild the surface, and then we are back from where we started. Now again we will access the smooth surface option, but this time we will use the kringing method. Here we have different options like linear, monomial. Let's go with the linear first. We have to select all points, or if you can see it is showing that there is too many points, you can select a small portion. So from here we can select a rectangle, make a small chunk. Here you can see this is how it would actually work. The points and the red line show how this kringing method would be done. We can go for the monomial, the spherical, and see whichever feels perfect, we can go for it. Then we have Gaussian. Let's go with the linear for now. Grid-based method is perfect. We have to select the output, so it's the entire surface. And the grid spacing in X is 10, grid spacing in Y is 10. Now we can hit OK, and it will take some time to do the smoothing as it is computing the elevations. So once all the elevations are computed, it will generate the result. It may take some time depending upon your surface size, total number of points, and your system specifications. So now you can see another way to smooth automatically. We can see it in the object viewer as well. as a complete 3D surface. So here you can see the effects. You can try changing the style. You can go for the contours instead of triangles and then see the result under the object viewer. Now we have another option for the simplified surfaces. Here we have a couple of methods we can do with the edge correction, use the existing surface border, and then we can give the percentage of removing the points. So let's go with 80%, hit apply. It will simplify the surface and then you can finish. You can see the total points removed. Now we are back to somewhere we started, but it is a little bit different. So these were the few changes that could be done automatically, and under the definition tab we may choose whether we want to keep the smoothing via neighbor method or kinging method, and once we are all satisfied we can hit apply and rebuild the surface. Now we can save the file as lecture number 32 because we were doing all these changes in lecture number 31 file. So that's all about this session. We have learned the both manual and automated ways to edit a surface. Let's call it a day. See you in another session. Till then, take care.